guys? Long time no talk. I have been super busy with school, work, training, everything. I haven't talked to you guys in like such a while. It's been since I got back from my trip and I did my meat cap video, but like that was it. The rest of the videos I posted was from like my trip. So happy to be back. It is not sure what date, but I will put it on the screen. It's about 9:30 in the morning right now, and I have placement today at 1 to 9 p.m. So I'm gonna eat now so that I can go work out before I go to placement, because when I finish at 9 I'm just gonna come back home and like hurry to bed because I have to be back there for 6 a.m. for the morning class tomorrow. So gonna make some breakfast, and I have so many updates for you guys, but I'll just eat this and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. And this is what I'm having, just some basic pancakes with chocolate chips and egg whites, and I'm gonna top it with bananas. Here's another update. It's spring, but no, yet it's still like winter out here. Alright, so first update, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, then you have no idea. But last I talked to you guys, I was just waiting for an answer to see if I had actually made the world team. At first, I thought I had some good chances because none of the 52s had signed up, but then before the due date, they all signed up. So then my hopes of actually making the team went like completely down. So I just didn't like really think more of it. I just kind of went on with my stuff. Next thing you know, I am getting ready one morning and I get an email from, I see like Canadian, and I usually get emails from like Canadian Protein, so I thought it was like them. And I get an email and it says Canadian Powerlifting Union, and I'm like, oh, okay, they're just gonna tell me I didn't make it. So I click on the email and all I read is, congratulations, Sophie, on making the World Championship Team Canada. I was like, what? Like, okay, maybe that wasn't exactly what they said, but I'll try to put a screenshot in here. Anyways, so I read that and I was like, okay, what? Like, no, this doesn't make sense. So I start scrolling down the email, like looking for where it's saying that I'm like just a reserve, so like a backup in case like they need someone else. And I'm looking and I'm reading and it's telling me like the steps to do now, like to register and all this stuff. And I'm like, what? Like, is this for real? And then I'm getting like more emails and I'm like, okay. So I go back onto the website and I check like the status on the Team Canada list, and beside my name it says approved, which means I made the team. Like I started crying. Like I was so happy. Like this is like a ultimate dream come true. And so then I was kind of confused, like how did I make this? And then I ended up finding out that because me and the other 52 kilo who won first place, we both made the team and we're both as 52s. So usually for like Team Canada, they'll usually pick like the first place of each weight class, and then that's like how they select their teams, well, depending on who applied and stuff like that. But then whoever doesn't have the qualifying standard, well, they can't actually apply. So it turns out, I think the 43, there wasn't actually a 43 class, I don't think, so there was one spot there. The 47 kilo class, they didn't have the high enough Wilks to go, as well as the 84 plus. So there was 3 spots lined up. So then like they just went through the list like of the next people in line, and I was one of them. So super exciting. Lots of stuff coming up, lots of good stuff. I'm like 9 weeks out or 8 weeks out now. Anyways, just crazy. Other than that, I've finished school. I just have my placement to finish and then I graduate, so that's exciting. And yeah, other things, and I'll update you guys along the day. Let's go to the gym and work out now. Alright, what's going on, guys? So I thought I would just do a quick voiceover for this video, just so that you guys can see a little bit how my workout actually looks like. So for this workout, it was 2 days after I had just done my squats and deadlifts, and usually I'll have at least like 2 days in between to rest, not just the one. So my body was feeling just a bit extra tired, but nothing I couldn't handle. Everything still felt and looked pretty decent. So getting in my squats, I didn't film up my warm-up video because you guys can just go back and look at my typical powerlifting workout video that I posted that has like a huge warm-up in there, and I can post like a more updated one in the future. So this was my top set, and it was 235 pounds for 5 reps. So I did all of my reps, and it was just the one set of 5. So those felt actually pretty good, despite being a little bit slower than they could have been. 5 reps is still a lot for powerlifters, so I think in general I did really good. Afterwards, I went on to doing my back off sets. So that's when you just back off the weight a little bit, so you go down and you do a little bit more volume. So this was at 200 pounds for 7 reps, and they were pretty speedy, if you can see. Afterwards, I did one more set of that because it was just 2 sets program because we're putting the volume down just a little bit. So I did all of my sets. And then I got into some deadlifts. So for deadlifts today, I had 255 pounds loaded on the bar, and I had to do my top set of 5 reps, again, just for one set of that. So they felt a little bit heavier than usual, but overall I'm pretty pleased with how they looked. They were pretty solid reps. Moving on, I did some back off sets again. So we did 2 sets of 6 at 225 pounds. And let me tell you, when I was warming up at 225, was feeling quite heavy. I think I had to do it actually for 5 reps before I did my top set at 255, and it was feeling a lot slower. So just when you back off the set afterward, back off the weight afterwards, it definitely feels a lot lighter and a lot better. So very happy with these once again. Then I moved on to my accessories. So for this accessory, I had a little circuit planned, and my circuit had 3 different exercises. You could call it like a tri-set, I guess, as well. So I did some back extensions on the GHR. So that's when you start at the bottom and you go to parallel and you squeeze the glutes on the way up. I was squeezing for 2 seconds. And my first set of this was just some body weight to get a little bit of activation going. And then my 3 other sets were with a 25-pound plate on my chest. So here you just really want to focus on squeezing those glutes and holding them for about 1 to 2 seconds. Then I went on to doing some side planks. Side planks is something I've really struggled with. Just actually like getting the right technique and feeling it in my obliques has been something that's been hard. I never really recorded myself doing these, and now as I'm watching this, I can notice that my elbow should be underneath my shoulder, so it's a little bit off. So that would have definitely helped with my stability and just feeling the contraction a little bit better. So then I moved on to the other side and did 30 seconds again. So these were just 30 seconds each side, and then again 4 sets total. That was for the complete circuit. Here actually you can see me repositioning my arm. I noticed at that moment that I wasn't placed properly, so that made a big difference. So sometimes if you guys are unsure about your form, just record yourself. It really helps in my opinion. The next exercise in the circuit was alternating reverse lunge with a goblet hold. So this time around I had to do 7 reps on each leg, so 14 reps total, and I was just using a 45-pound dumbbell and holding it as a goblet, so you're holding it at your chest. So here, just nice and easy. You don't really necessarily want to hit the floor with your knee, but you do want to go deep enough so that you can really recruit the muscle. I was pretty exhausted afterwards. Then after 4 rounds of that circuit, I got on to doing some sled pushes with very long, powerful strides. I used just the prowler push for this one. And then, so I would go one way, which is 75 feet, and then I would sprint back. And I didn't really pick the right shoes to do this. I was wearing just my Chucks, which are flat-footed, which was not a good idea. So next time I would definitely bring my other shoes, just my regular Under Armour shoes, so that I can run a little bit better. So this was my last and final set. I did 6 sets of those, and that was killer. All right, that's it for this voiceover. Let me know if you want me to do more of these. Alright guys, as you can tell, I'm slightly dying because my conditioning sucks, but it's okay. We're gonna make it. I actually finished that workout because I've been actually skipping out on those sled pushes for the past 5, maybe 6 weeks. Yeah, so anyways, yesterday I actually did, so I'm doing my placement here at the gym, and I was put through a workout yesterday, and it really reminded me how bad my cardio is, or my conditioning. So kind of motivated me to actually do what is programmed. So stick to your program, friends. I promise it'll be worth it. So now, like I said, my placement's here at the gym, so I'm starting shortly. So I'm gonna go get cleaned up and eat, since usually I'm pretty busy like right after my workout. I don't really have time to eat because I start placement and sometimes we're with clients and I can't eat. I just brought like a protein shake, and I'll just eat like a granola bar that I brought for my post-workout meal, and then I'll have an actual meal like an hour or 2 later. All right, I gotta go. What's up guys? Sorry I did not close out the video yesterday. I finished placement and I was just like super tired and just wanted to come home, get my stuff ready, and then hit the bed. It is currently 5, hang on, I don't know if you can see it, 5:22 a.m. and I'm about to leave. There's a fitness class at 6 a.m. this morning at my gym, and since I live about like 40 minutes away, gotta leave now. And yeah, gonna start my day bright and early. I'm not a morning person. What's up, friends? From me and my pineapple bun. So it is almost 5 p.m. The next day. I'm just gonna continue the vlog because I don't know, I didn't vlog as much as I thought I would yesterday. Just super busy with placement. Today, same thing. Didn't really vlog much. I had placement all day, and then I just finished my workout. I didn't film it because I have another one that I filmed, and gonna do a voiceover for that. So I thought I would include some food, and I'm like craving I am craving a smoothie bowl right now. So I'm gonna show you how I put a bunch of health in a bowl, and it's like the most delicious thing ever. All right, so I'm gonna drive home, and I'll see you guys in like 40 minutes. All right, guys. So we're back, and I'm gonna make a smoothie bowl. So these are the ingredients that I'm gonna be using. So you can pretty much use any ingredients that you want, and you can measure it however you want it. I'm just gonna do it for what I want to eat and what fits my macros. So I just like change the portions as needed. You're also gonna need like a blender or like just a little smoothie thing, like this Magic Bullet works really good, or just a regular blender works. All right, so let's get started. The calories for this smoothie bowl will be up on the screen as well, but if we're looking at all the ingredients, we've got these macros right here. All right, so first ingredient that I'm going to put in here is going to be my scoop of my all greens. So usually I take this in the morning with my creatine, but like you guys know, I was gone at 5 in the morning, so I didn't have a chance to have it, and I forgot to bring it with me. So just the 1 scoop. I don't weigh this, I just always keep it to 1 scoop. Creatine as well, just 1 scoop, 5 grams. Right. Okay, so now for my fruit. I'm going to be doing 60 grams of mango. So I'm just going to weigh this on my scale right here. So I'm going to zero out my scale. So if you don't know how to use a scale, that's like a little trick. I'm just going to put 40 grams. that looks about like that. All right, so it's not a lot because I want to top it with some carbs, so I'm just keeping the carbs that I'm putting in lower, but do whatever you would like. All right, so next I'm going to use my Greek yogurt. You can do regular yogurt if you'd like, but it's all up to you. I find Greek yogurt is a lot better because it has way more protein. And this one is actually, unfortunately, the 2% one. Usually I like to go with the 0% since there's 0 fats, but it's okay, just a little bit extra fats. This is 3.5 grams. I'm gonna put in 130 grams of this Greek yogurt. I also wanted to add some chia seeds. If you guys don't know, chia seeds are super high in micronutrients, and micronutrients are your vitamins and your minerals. So just to add a bit extra health, I'm just gonna do half a serving, which is 10 grams. Then, can't forget some extra protein. So I'm gonna do my Canadian protein strawberry whey isolate. Which we'll just do like half a scoop because I already have some Greek yogurt and other things that add up to a lot of protein. So I'm just gonna do 15 grams. And the last ingredient, water. You could do any kind of milk if you would like. I just wanted to save on some calories, so just like not too much water. Usually I'll put water and then I'll just judge to see how it's looking and then I'll add some more. I would also normally put a little bit of ice, but my ice maker machine is not working. It looks kind of gross, but I promise it's delicious. And usually I always put in some spinach in there, but out of spinach as well. So we make do with what we have. Now for the magic bullet. So I just usually like to shake it a little bit because sometimes the ingredients get stuck at the top. Then I'll take it out. I'll shake it a little bit. Sometimes I'll even use just like a spoon to scrape it up. All right, and more fruit would make it a lot thicker. I think I put just a tiny bit more, too much water, but I'll show you guys a special ingredient in just 1 second. All right, so xanthan gum, this is what it is. It's just something that helps make the consistency of like a smoothie a lot thicker, or like some protein ice cream. So we're just gonna do half of a serving just because it still has some carbs in it. It's for 1 serving, it's 7 grams of carbs. And it actually has 7 grams of fiber as well. So we'll just do half a serving of that. Just pop. Tastes pretty good. Pop that back. All right, and there we have it. It's a little bit thicker than what it was. A lot thicker actually. And like I said, you can add more ice, more fruit, and things like that, a little bit less water, and it would be like a lot thicker. I actually really like this consistency for a smoothie bowl. So I'll just scrape this all in there. All right, there we have it. The color looks really, really gross, but I promise it's really good. The only reason it's green like that is because of this powder. Without it, it would taste as good, but it would look a lot better. Sometimes it looks like purple and stuff like that, just depending on what you put in it. I didn't have blueberries, so it's not purple. It's like yellow greenish because the mangoes and the greens. So now I'm just gonna put some cashew goline. I really like these cereal. They're super great, and they actually have 12 grams of protein, 40 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of fat per serving. Also has 13 grams of fiber, so that's really, really high in fiber. So when I know I'm lacking on fiber, I'll usually have a little bit of this. So I only tracked 30 grams, so we're just gonna weigh this. And there we have it, 30 grams, and there is my smoothie bowl. Okay, cool. I hope you guys enjoy your recipe. Let me know if you make it. Let me know if you make it a different way. I would love to hear your feedback. And I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you in the next one.